Okay. Okay, Marty Raspberry got in here like way early and asked specifically for plants that are leafing, flowering, and fruiting at the same time: tomatoes, peppers, and peas. How do we use the prescriptions leaf, bloom, and fruit? Okay. Well, so I'm just gonna specifically they're all similar nutrient cycle with each other. And let me address that question because Master Cho talks about it with tomatoes. And if you want to hear him talk about it directly, let me hang on one sec. Let me pull up my channel here. And let me get this side by side. Let me pull this over. Hang on one sec. Pull this over so it's right there and get rid of this. And then transition this over and go to my channel here. So if you click down below on my channel and then scroll down on it and go down to one of these complete training courses, and then the fruit crop one, which I'm certain it happened in this one because I know because Jeff was there. And Jeff only went to Korea once on these trips, and it was the fruit crop. But somewhere in this playlist here, and don't get me wrong, it's one of 18 videos, and they're quite lengthy. But somewhere in one of these, while we're in the classroom and Master Cho's talking to us, like one of these ones, where Master Cho's talking to us, Jeff asked Master Cho about tomatoes. And he goes on to talk about it for a while. And he talks in here about the nutrient cycle. So I'm not sure exactly which video and where it is. I did, however, just run this through my transcription program, so I could probably index and find them a little better. But if you're really curious and you really want to learn a whole bunch about the tomatoes and peas, I recommend you listen to this thing right here. It says basic fruit crop. I used to say advanced fruit crop, and then I got upset and then I changed it to basic because I was like, it really is basics. There's not like the most advanced stuff is the basics. Excuse me. And so somewhere in here, Jeff Merriman asks Master Cho about tomatoes, and he goes on to talk about tomatoes. But so I'm just trying to give you the original source and a way where you can go listen to him talk about it. But let's go to my book here, and let's have I'll give you my summary on my takes on it. And is the book up? Oh my gosh, I'm having like, what is that? I don't know. But let's go to the book. And basically, what you will notice is, let me transition this over. So we're talking about nutrient cycle here. We're talking about the prescriptions of the leaf, the bloom, and the fruit formulas. And basically what's happening is on a tomato plant is it is oscillating back and forth between leaf, bloom, and fruit every 2 weeks. So in the very beginning of your plant, which I've also gone over this nutrient cycle. If you look back on KNF support, go to office hours and look at these things. Maybe search tomato. You might find some of it. But basically on this nutrient cycle chart here, you're going to start off very similar. You go soil formula, seed formula, then chubby, skinny, chubby, skinny. But it is oscillating back and forth every 2 weeks between leaf growth and fruit growth. And you'll notice if you watch your tomato, you will watch it. What'll happen is it'll leaf and the leaves will grow. And then the next node will then have the flowers, and the flowers will start to grow. And then the leaves will grow, and then the flowers will grow. And the leaves will grow, and then the flowers will grow. And it's this very quick, rapid back and forth cycle, basically looping right in this area between skinny, which is the fruit, and leaf right here, and the bloom. And it's looping really quickly between these. And not all plants just move all the way through. Like on this chart, it's kind of showing you that it would move all the way through one time. It's as if it just goes one time through. But peas, papayas, tomatoes, what else? Peppers, they kind of get loop in this area right here. And sure, they go through and they get, ripening stage over here, but they're basically going through the beginning and then looping right here. And I also do have a document by Master Cho on the on peas and peppers. Actually, I maybe that's what I'll cover after I'm done with his main presentation. Is go through some of these older other documents that I have from him and get into those more deeply. But basic idea is that they go through like this and then it loops and it loops and it loops and it loops, and you're always getting stuck right there. Not stuck, but like that's how the plant's operating. So those plants that are continually making flowering and fruiting all at the same time, that's what they're doing. They're looping right there. So that's my explanation. Master Cho probably explained it a little bit better than me. And another good presentation to look at is so again, if you're at my thing, you click on my channel here, right there, go down. Another good one to watch. Let's close this out. Is under the same basic things here. There's also the basic nutrient cycle course, which this was like a 5-day presentation in North Kohala when Master Cho came to the Big Island. And if you're really looking for the nutrient cycle, this presentation was supposed to be a lot about that, but ended up a bunch of people asked questions because they were trying to verify us as instructors against each other of what was happening. And but Master Cho talked a lot about nutrient cycle in this presentation. So there's a whole playlist here. So I don't know if you guys know how to use YouTube, but if you click on a playlist, then it gives you all these videos to the right. If you just let them play, they'll play, but you can also just click on the next video where these are, linked to each other here. So, and I think that, here's Master Cho, and he's going through a similar presentation that I've been going through. In fact, it may be the same one. And, looking at IMOs and all these things, and bless Kim Chang and her blessed soul for translating, grueling hour after hour translating for him. But it does look like in this one, he did peach and rice and I can't tell what that first, it says pear, and then prescription for animals. So it looks like that's what they wrote up here. So it looks like that's probably was talked about during this section. And so I'm not sure exactly. I'd have to go back and re-watch these and or re-index them to find out. But this is another great resource if you're looking for those things. So what's up, Tanzania? So and then